Hello everyone, welcome to Beauty in the Garden. I am T. If you're new to my channel, welcome. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how my plants are doing inside of this Vivosun grow tent. Now I did go ahead and empty out the Infinity grow tent. Now my Infinity, let's see. So inside this Infinity grow tent, I did went ahead and took out all of the other plants that I had overwintered. So this tent right here is empty, but I am going to show you some of the things that go on in here and why you should have them too before we actually go ahead and talk about some of the plants that I started. So first thing up, you got to make sure that you have the correct lighting. Now in this Infinity tent, it is Infinity lights, okay? So it is 2 of them, just enough to power this particular tent. Now you can go a little bit brighter, and they will let you know exactly what size lights need to go in certain size tents. So be mindful of how much light you might need for your tents. Then I have here is a carbon. This is a filter. This does make sure that this tent stays where fresh air is going in and out of this tent. All right. And then along here, I do have here is the Infinity fans. Now these fans do circulate inside of this tent. I do have that going on right here. Now this is going inside of the Vivosun tent. As you guys see, I actually went ahead and combined the two so that this tent was still combined for both of these tents. So you guys can kind of see right there where they're connecting, okay? I connected them. They don't connect because these are 2 different brands. All right, so this is empty, but all in all, making sure that I have here is even the lighting. So this lighting is for any of your flowering plants. So say for instance, I have in here my squash plants and they're in here starting to flower. I do want to maximize that, or if I up pot my peppers, that'd be another reason to have this. I barely ever use this because my peppers, I try to make sure that they go out. I don't like to get them too big before transplanting them out into the garden. But when I do want to grow a lot of food and maximize my space, like when I get my shelving, I want some new shelving in here so I can grow food in here as well. That's why these lightings, it will work for the flowers, okay? So we definitely want to have those lights so those flowers be able to so we can have those flowers so we can get some nice fruit. All right, now I'm going to swing out of here. Now you guys can see outside of this tent, this is the whole setup right here. All right, and then I do have the temperature. I do know the temperature, the humidity, and so forth and so on that goes on in this tent. And everything is on this panel. You can adjust this if necessary as well. And as well, I have a humidifier down there. That's a humidifier and a heater and a area fan that you can just pick up from any big box store for like $15–20. And then here inside of the Vivosun grow tent, I do have a Vivosun light. All right. And I hope I ain't blinding you guys, but this is a Vivosun light. It's enough to power this tent. I do want a little bit more lighting. I think will work perfectly. Now back here, I did have my lettuce planted. You guys, my lettuce did bolt. I think what happened was I let it kind of like when your plants dry out, they will bolt, okay? So I stressed my plants and they bolted, okay? So you make sure that you don't do what I did, and you got to make sure you come out here and water your plants like lettuce and cabbages and stuff like that, because they will bolt quickly, or bok choys. All right, here is, you guys, here is my tomatoes. All of my beautiful tomatoes. Now I have here a great deal of varieties of tomatoes that I have planted here. I do bottom water now that they have grown, making sure that they're good to go. Now I am going to up pot them. I didn't kind of want to. I'm still up and down with that. I'm still waiting. I might not do it this year. I might not up pot this year, and just go ahead and pop these into the ground. The next thing up, you guys, is my peppers. As you guys can see, some peppers came up, some peppers didn't. I'm seeing that my sweet banana did not, and I'm seeing that my habaneros did not. But all in all the rest of my peppers came up, and they look absolutely fabulous. You guys can see here, there is some Coro de Terros, some pimento peppers, some hot lemon, and the orange bell, and some of the hot pepper blend that I showed you guys that I picked out. And then down here below here, I actually went ahead and planted up my melons. This is all melons. I planted them and doubled planted them. They look fabulous. Look at that. They look amazing. And that particular one is which one is this? Actually, this is my lemon cucumber. So I have cucumbers and melons in here. Cucumbers and melons. So I got National Pickling, the banana melon, more banana melon. All right, the Kajaris, Sugar Baby watermelon, the Delice Della Table, and I got some Prescott's in here as well. I got a bunch of different ones up in here. So that's my melon tray. My melon tray looking really, really good. And then I'm going to show you guys here. Look at that, you guys. Isn't that gorgeous? So this has already have a ton of seeds. This is the Mother of Millions right here. Gorgeous, gorgeous plant. Not something you can eat. But this right here is my dragon fruit right here. And I have another dragon fruit right here. Avocado tree, an avocado tree that I started from seed right there. And then down below here, all the way down here, I have is my squash. I had to go ahead and restart some seeds. They haven't came up yet, but these are coming up great. All right, I have a bunch of different varieties here. I think maybe over 9 or 10 different varieties of squash down here that has came up. This right here I know for a fact is spaghetti squash right there. And as well, what is this one? This one is a bluegrass buttercup that has came up. So I did go ahead and replant up all of them. And then last but not least, you guys, I hope you have watched some of my tutorials. Last but not least, I hope you guys have got a chance to watch some of my tutorials on how I go about planting up my peppers, my squash. I will drop in the description box if you guys want to check out those videos to kind of help you guys out on how I go about starting these seeds. And as well, I have videos on how to start your ginger. Now, I've been showing you guys how to start your ginger. You guys can see how small this tray is. And look how big these gingers are, okay? I do show you guys how to go about planting up your ginger and getting a great harvest. I do have videos on that of me harvesting them, me planting them. So if you guys are interested in that as well, check out the channel and see if you can find what you're looking for. Go ahead onto the main page and then hit that little icon and just type in ginger or type in melons or type in tomatoes or type in peppers, and that will pull you up some of the content that I had already did to show you guys how to kind of get things started out there in your garden. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I will be going ahead and start planting some things out in the garden, and I hope you guys are going to follow along with me. And as well, like I always tell you guys, there is beauty in everyone's garden. And bye-bye for now. Bye-bye, you guys. Happy gardening. I'll see you guys in the next one.